A rescue note suddenly emerged from the sewer. It was the only survival method for several people trapped in the shaft. But it was rush hour for work right now, and no one would notice this tiny note. Then they frantically splashed the water surface, but it still didn't work. The splashing water was quickly blocked by the congested vehicles on the road. As the water level kept rising, if they couldn't get rescued soon, they would drown. Unexpectedly at this moment, the subway car blocking the tunnel opening was suddenly washed away by the flood. The water level in the shaft rapidly dropped. Although they were temporarily out of danger, they couldn't feel happy at all. Because earlier when the water level was rising, Jimmy's phone had a bit of weak signal and he got through to his wife's phone, telling her their trapped location. But now the water level suddenly dropped, sending them back down into the subway tunnel. Sure enough, when the rescue team opened the manhole cover and came down to rescue them, they searched the shaft for a full 10 minutes and didn't find anyone, so they could only return to the surface. After the flood just now, everyone suffered injuries of varying degrees. It was absolutely impossible to walk along the flooded subway tracks to the next subway station 10 kilometers away. Going back was even more impossible because multiple train cars were parked behind them. The massive water flow caused the cars to derail and shift, blocking the tunnel. Those passengers who tried to escape on foot were all crushed into pulp. Even one of their group nearly lost his life because of this, relying entirely on his girlfriend's desperate rescue for the man to finally survive. So now, even if they died, they wouldn't go down that route again. Just when everyone was in despair, a beam of light suddenly shone over. The hope of survival was ignited again. It turned out there were still 2 rescue team members in the tunnel who, after going through countless hardships, finally found the group. But before everyone could feel happy, the riverbed above the tunnel suddenly collapsed. The surging flood struck again, at least 10 times bigger than before. Fortunately, there was a huge metal mesh nearby. Everyone grabbed onto it tightly to avoid being washed away. The rescue team members quickly called headquarters, telling them to immediately close the flood door, otherwise more floodwater would flow in. Finally, with the cooperation of the control room, at the last moment before the new round of floodwater arrived, the flood door was successfully closed. But this also meant no other rescue team members would come in from outside. The group fell into despair once again.